what is up you guys? It's Haley here from Should You Buy It, and we're going to be testing something today. If you didn't watch my previous video, or I don't even know how I'm really going to do this because I am filming this like 3 weeks in the past, but I am pregnant with our second child. So Ethan and I decided, because with this child, if the camera decides to focus on me, with this child we're actually not going to be needing as much as we did with Jason, because we actually saved everything from Jason. Today, let's see what I am today, because I have the brain of blah. I am 9 weeks and 1 day, or you guys can't even see that. I am 9 weeks and 1 day pregnant. Let's see if it goes now. There we go. 9 weeks and 1 day. So I decided to get this. If you don't know what this is, it's basically a company called SneakPeek, and what they do is, starting at 8 weeks, so starting a week ago, I can do a blood test that I take at home and I submit to them, and we can know the gender of the child. Because we don't need as much with this child as we did with Jason, and we are actually a lot more financially stable right now, I convinced Ethan to let me buy this when they were having their 4th of July sale, so it ended up being $59 instead of the normal $79. There is a way you can upgrade and get the results within 24 hours of them receiving your sample, but I'm not going to do that. It said 1 to 2 weeks, but a lot of reviews online have actually said they usually get their results within 3 to 4 days at this normal standard price. So one thing, I did read and go online and do all this before anything. One thing they actually said is you need to drink at least 8 ounces of water. I'm not sure if this is 8 ounces or not. I'm pretty sure it is. You need to drink at least 8 ounces of water before doing this, so your blood has an easier way of coming out. So I'm going to do that real fast, and then I will go through what you have to prep and able to do this. Okay, cool. So we did the 8 ounces. So the next thing you actually have to do in this system is prep your area. You have to make sure there are no males anywhere pretty much in the room that you are in, because how SneakPeek does it is they take your blood and they detect if there's any male DNA in it. If there is male DNA, there's one of two things. You're having a boy, or your sample was contaminated by male DNA, such as from a dog, a cat, a child, or I guess an adult, or just from any kind of male. If there's no male DNA found in your sample, then that means you're having a girl, and basically there was no contamination kind of thing. So the dog is at the groomer, which actually happened to be perfect timing. Hold on, let me set a timer for this water. Set me a timer for 20 minutes. Okay, so there are no males. Jason's asleep, the dog's at the groomer, the cats are kind of like in their room, they don't really come out anyways. And that part is, you do have to sanitize the surface you are using. This doesn't mean to use like a degreaser or a multi-purpose like spray, unless it's Lysol or it contains bleach and kills 99.9% of surfaces here. I'll show you what I mean. So like this is from Smartly. It is a multi-surface and it cuts grease. This is actually a really good thing. I love this cleaner. This will not work. It does not kill like human DNA. So you need something more like a Clorox wipe that kills 99.9% of viruses and bacteria. So just a heads up, if you have a Clorox spray, that's fine too, but you don't want a degreaser to clean your area. That's one thing I don't think they specified on there, and unless I had worked kind of like in the restaurant industry, I mean, there's a difference between a sanitizer and like a degreaser. So we're going to be taking, here at my kitchen, we're going to be taking this and cleaning the entire area I will be using. So, and now we're going to open our package. So it comes first class. Now it said it wouldn't be here till Saturday. It's Thursday, so I'm actually pretty excited because I can get this sent off today as well. I need a pair of scissors or knife. There are a couple things this comes with. It comes with a return mailer that should already have a packing slip on it. What they suggest you do is take a picture of this tracking number so you can actually track it being back to their warehouse. So you have this. You kind of have like this thing, which is just like we cannot process, like just some information that you need on here. We cannot process, you have to activate your kit, etc., etc. This is just a little thing saying you can get $10 off their Doppler. Well, not buy their Doppler. And then this is just like a packing slip. So, females only. Let's go. I'm kind of scared. I'm not really scared. I don't mind getting my blood drawn, but I like somebody who is more, what's the word? Trained or professional or whatever to do my blood draw. This is just a prick of the finger, so I'm not really that scared, but I'm still scared. So I know one thing we do have to do is activate this kit. So what we do is we go to SneakPeek.com/activate. I believe that used to be it. Let's see. Okay, well, it should say in here. It is SneakPeekTest.com/activate. So there are instructions in here. There's just a couple stickers. This is the bio bag, so don't lose that. Your just some things to clean, and you've got some other stuff in this box. Now it's saying, prior to taking your sample, activate your kit using the unique barcode under the clear container box. So that is underneath here. So we will, on the app right here, it actually asks you for a couple things, which is actually really nice because you do have to be so far along in your pregnancy to actually do this test. So it's just going to ask you for your last period or your baby's due date. So I have just activated my kit. You guys can't see it that well. The kit is active, so now it is connected to my information. So we are going to be opening up and kind of moving all the stuff we don't need off to the side because we don't want to contaminate anything. So your instructions are here. I don't like how these instructions are. I wish it was more of a book, but I kind of get why. But it's also double-sided. So we activated our kit. Now set up the collection tube and lancet. So that's all of these. Your tube contains drops that preserve the sample in transit. Do not rinse these out. Remove and place the 3 following items on a clean surface. The collection tube, which we'll be putting in the box here like they suggest. 3 alcohol swabs, the clear bag, and the Band-Aids. So we're going to be putting all of these on this box here to try to keep everything. The large resealable bag with the gauze in it. We will not need those. And then we will need these. We do have the lancet and a nail brush. I did get my nails done yesterday. Prepare for the collection sample. Make sure there are no males around. Locate a flat surface or table surface to do your sample. Thoroughly clean surface with household cleaner or soapy water. Drink a full 8 ounces 20 minutes before starting. Sanitize your hands. Wash hands with warm water and soap for 2 minutes. The warm water increases circulation in your hands, which helps you with the blood easier. Remove the nail brush and start buffing your nail. Start scraping your nails. Scrape around the fingertip for 1 minute. Scrape underneath all nails for 1 minute and air dry. Okay. So, we're going to go wash our hands. Okay. They are dry. Well, air dry. Okay, get the blood flowing. Stand up during blood sampling collection. Select the hand you will use, it'll be this one, and rotate the arm in a circular motion multiple times. And, okay, make a fist and open and close it 10 times. 1, 2, 10. Okay. It says, put the tourniquet on your wrist. So it doesn't hold me. Oh, it did tell me to open this. Whoops, that's my bad. Okay, so I don't really have a fear of needles or blood in general. So if you do, you might want to like skip forward. But now it's telling me rotate the lancet cap to either side and pull it off. Okay. Select either the middle or the ring finger. Use the top outside portion of the finger. Okay. Clean fingertip with alcohol, wipe, and let alcohol dry. Okay. So I'm going to be using this finger right here. Okay. So, oh, it hasn't even been 20 minutes yet. Hey Siri, how much time left on my timer?
It's running at 8 minutes and 31 seconds.
We gotta wait another 8 minutes. Okay, so we're just going to kind of redo the blood pumping thing since it's been the 20 minutes, just to kind of get that flowing again, so we know kind of what to do later. I'm gonna put on this tourniquet. Okay, so basically we're gonna prick the side of our finger after cleaning it again with the alcohol wipe. It says press firmly. The large surface blood will begin to flow immediately. Immediately lower your arm and hand. Start applying pressure from the top of the finger below the knuckle to massage downward. Press firmly at the fingertip until full blood drops form. Continue massaging as needed to keep the blood flowing. It should take 2 to 10 minutes to do this. Point hand over collection tube with fingernail pointing away from to avoid getting blood under it. For 2 to 10 minutes until the black line is reached. I hope this works. Okay, and we're just going to, I hate the anticipation. Okay, said blood should start flowing immediately. So it's wanting me to stand, oh God, yep it is, okay. I'm probably gonna fill a little bit over the fill line just because don't want this to fail. Come on. We're like 2 drops away from it. Okay, that definitely did not take 10 minutes. I had a friend who tried one of these and it just turned out bad. So she had to do it twice because she didn't get enough blood in there. Oh gosh, I need this for this hand. It's going on the other hand. Okay, it's above. Okay, so it was going pretty well. And then in the end, when it kept going, it got a little messy. So I'm just gonna grab a paper towel. It can and will get messy, especially closer to the end, but nothing a paper towel can do. Okay, so it's wanting me then to basically take off the tourniquet. Okay, apply pressure for up to 10 seconds and wipe excess blood with alcohol wipe. And then get the Band-Aid out. And this part doesn't really need to be sanitary, I guess, for lack of better words, because you've already taken the blood sample. So you just didn't want the blood sample to get contaminated. So that's how much blood we actually collected. The black line is about right here, so we have a little bit more than it needed. We're gonna close the lid. It's what it tells us to do. Close the lid and snap it shut. Firmly tap the tube on a table with the cap side facing down to break up any blood clots. Then mix the sample with the preservative. So we're going to tap it on the... We're basically going to mix going down and up. That's how they suggest you mix it. Do this 10 times. So 3, 4, 9, and 10. Then it says place collection tube into the resealable bag that has gauze. So it also says biohazard on it here. Do not remove the gauze. Okay. No. Oh, thank God. It didn't open. That would have been bad. Well, now it's shook up just a little bit more. Good thing we got some extra blood in there. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here. Place container in the large bag, and the large bag says, place container bag with sample inside this bag. So genius. Extreme temperatures will affect the sample control, so what they're suggesting is you take it directly to a post office or somewhere that is temperature controlled, so don't leave it in your mailbox. Don't drop it off with a mailman. Don't put it in like a blue box. Take it directly to a post office if possible, because then it has the best thing. So right now we need to take the picture of our tracking label. I will go out later and drop this off at the post office, and we'll see, hopefully in probably about a week, I'm guessing, is when we will know all this. I hope you guys love this lighting as I have my cool toned laptop lighting the bottom of my face, and a warm toned light lighting the top of my face, and Anna being the perfect door and or window she could ever B. So I haven't made a video in a very long time. I've actually recorded a ton of videos. Probably have like 10 that I haven't uploaded. Part of it's just been laziness. I did go back to work finally. Jason has been very demanding, and this pregnancy has actually been a lot more demanding on me than what I thought. So a lot of the videos that do come out here pretty soon are going to be recorded a long time ago. Probably recorded like 3 months ago. But this is going to be the second part of, obviously, the part that you just watched. But we're going to be figuring out, actually I already know, if SneakPeek is actually accurate. So if you're just now tuning into this video, what SneakPeek is you can pay a fee anywhere from $50 to $80 depending on if they're having a sale or not, and you can figure out the gender of your unborn child starting at 8 weeks. So a lot of insurance, unless you're considered high risk or you have really good insurance or you're older, which you're usually considered higher risk, they don't cover that. And it's a simple blood test that you can do at home, or you can go to a facility and have them draw your blood. But you can do that, and you get to know what the gender of your child is. So I did some research after doing this, and how they do this, or like how they figure this out, is they take your blood and they basically break it down. So obviously you are female. If you are having a female child, you are only going to have female blood in you, because they won't be able to separate your child's female blood from your own. So starting at 8 weeks, your blood and your unborn child's blood get mixed. If you're having a boy, when they test the blood, they're going to see that there's male genomes or genetics or blood, I guess, in your sample, which means you're having a boy. So that's kind of how they figure this out. So today I went for my 20-week ultrasound. I know, I announce kind of everything a little later than most people do, just because of superstition and time, honestly. And let's pull up actually my SneakPeek test results to show you guys here. I got these test results July 18th. I did like a sale that they did. And the test results, which you guys cannot see here, I will have them somewhere here on the screen. Let's see if I can get it. Is showing, no. Well, it's showing, you can kind of tell from the colors, that I am having a girl. So that's kind of what I thought I was going to have anyways. With Jason, I just knew he was a boy. We joked that I could like feel the different DNA in my veins. So this one, SneakPeek is saying I'm having a girl. So I talked to my ultrasound tech this morning, because she asked if we knew what it was, and I told her what we did, and she said these tests are 99% accurate, and they say they are on their website, and usually the only thing that goes wrong with them is if somebody gets their test result contaminated with male DNA. So kind of like you have a male in the house and he touches the surface when you do, that can contaminate. If you have them touch the box or the bottles or anything, or help you pretty much at all with this test, it will probably contaminate it. So usually if it says girl, it's a girl. If it says boy, there's a slight chance that it was contaminated by either your son's DNA, your husband's DNA, if you have male animals. So like I showed before, I actually don't remember really what I did before, but I did not have the dog that day, I did not have the son that day, and I did not have the husband that day is when I did it. I made sure to clean everything, and the only other male animal I have, which is one of my cats, he was definitely asleep on our bed. So SneakPeek is saying I'm having a girl, and we have the test results in. Whew. And bam! It is in fact a girl. So this is kind of interesting, but basically you have her butt, and then you see there's a space between her legs, and if she was a boy, there would be a basically prominent penis there. I do remember with Jason's, there was a pretty prominent penis on his ultrasound, so she said we'd definitely at least see if she was a boy, there would be a bulge or something, but she says basically because there's no bulge at all, it is a girl. So that's kind of how you read these, and it makes sense. I'll see if I can pull up one of Jason's to show, like, obviously he was a boy, and you could obviously tell, like, when with that ultrasound, she's like, oh, I definitely know, and I was like, then it's a boy. So yeah, was Sneak Peek correct for me? It was. Do I think it was worth the money? Knowing that this is our second child and we're not going to be spending as much money on this child because we saved stuff from Jason, like bassinets, clothing, all this other stuff. I do think it was really good. I got mine on sale for 50 bucks. They usually range anywhere from $80 to $90. And the sampling was super easy to do, and all that jazz. So yeah, it was accurate for me, and I'm hoping it's accurate for everybody else out there. But of course, you never know. I mean, it is 99%, and I don't think you can get really any better than that. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I know it's been a long time. It's been kind of crazy and hectic in my house here recently. Jason's about to turn 2. Yeah, I know. And getting his party and coronavirus. I'm working. This child is just, this pregnancy is a lot harder than Jason was on me. So that's why I haven't really been making videos. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.